Hello guys, this is Raptormon132 here, and welcome to my blind commentary of the first episode of Season 2 of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Yep, I know it's been a while, but I'm back! And hopefully, like a Saiyan, with a Zenkai boost! Yep, so before I start, I just want to let you know that I haven't done my update video. I haven't completed it just yet. It's taking a little longer, but I am getting faster and better every time I am doing it. Or if I've probably I've probably done it early and like bend the rules and done it early for you guys. Or if I've already completed it and you've probably watched it, I hope you enjoyed it, and seeing my creative work and how I've done it like the Brony analysts, and you probably know about my upcoming plans that I have for doing three more shows to blind react to. Oh, but either way, I am doing this. I'm doing my blind reaction right now. So either way, let's do this. So today I'm going to be reacting, like I said, I'm going to be reacting to the first episode of Season 2, sorry. Yeah, Season 2. It's called Return of Harmony Part 1. I can see from this title that it is most likely going to be a two-parter, like a 2 or 3-parter, like the first episode, like the first 2 episodes of Season 1. And as far as I know, this is one that many of you have been urging me to react to. So, yep, I'm going to be reacting to this today, especially for you guys. Like either I've already completed my update video, or I haven't completed it but decided to bend the rules and start anyway. But either way, let's begin it, shall we? Here we go.
I want to start our field trip here in the world-famous Canterlot Sculpture Garden.
Oh,
that
Sculpture Garden
represents friendship.
Friendship.
Right,
It's the CMC.
This one represents victory.
How
Victory,
cool to
huh?
have that for a cutie mark. Cool. If you were actually victoryful at something. That's not a word. What are you?
Victoryful.
Girls! Now
That's funny.
This is a really interesting statue. What do you
What's
notice
this?
about it?
It's got an eagle claw. And a lion paw. And a snake tail.
This creature
Really?
is called a Draconicus. He is the head of a pony and a body made up of all sorts of things.
Why does that thing look so familiar?
Confusion. Evil. Chaos. It's not chaos, you dodo. Don't call me things I don't know the meaning of. And it is too chaos. It's not. You're both wrong.
3-way fight. Fight, 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 fight. Oh, what's this?
Actually, in a way, you're all right. This
Teacher
statue
comes in to break it up.
Discord, which means a lack
Discord?
of harmony between ponies. In fact, you 3 have demonstrated discord so well that you're each going to write me an essay explaining it. Now let's go.
Hate to
And
be
I
in their
won't let any more
shoes.
fighting.
It's confusion.
Uh-oh. Breaking. I know enough. I've seen enough Ghostbusters to know that if a statue is breaking like that, it's not a good sign. Because, it usually means something bad is going to happen. Yeah, so I'm seeing that this is going to be the 2-parter. And interesting to see that the CMC got the first appearance. So yeah, I'm wondering what this episode's going to be like. Anyway. It's a little bit slow. Ah, rainbow. Oh, what was that?
Come back here, you.
Pink cloud?
Ew, what is this?
What is it?
Cotton candy?
Cotton candy? Or fairy floss if you lived in Australia like me.
Wait a
What
second. It's not supposed to rain until tomorrow. You can't just...
the rain?
You did.
Is that sarsaparilla or something?
I didn't tell you to go anywhere. Rainbow Day, what's going on with this rain? I mean, chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk.
There's crazy weather all over.
Chocolate milk rain. It's like it's referencing that what is his name? Zonde. Zonde. That Zonde YouTube song. That Chocolate Rain video. You know that. Chocolate rain, all that time deceived through the day. Chocolate rain.
Chocolate rain. Some stay dry and others feel the pain. Chocolate rain. A baby born will die before the sin. Chocolate rain.
Yeah, it sounds like a reference to that. Amazing that guy made a reference to that guy's song. Oh, anyway, let's continue.
Storm right now. But don't worry, I'm not leaving you till I get control of Ponyville.
What is it? Popcorn?
Why would you want to stop this?
Chocolate milk covered popcorn?
I heard about your troubles, Applejack, and I came to see if there's anything
What's
I
Rarity
can do
doing?
without getting wet.
What?
Or dirty.
Getting wet?
Or out from under my umbrella.
Aw. Fussy as usual. What? Big apples?
Now, Angel, you really shouldn't. No.
Oh, what's happening to Angel?
I must be seeing things.
As Alice from Alice in Wonderland would say.
Curiouser and curiouser. Don't worry, everyone. I've learned a new spell that'll fix everything.
Really? Let's see what you've learnt, Twilight. Oh, for fixing everything it sure did.
Spell? Failed. What do we do?
Fail-safe spell.
Give up?
Did she say?
Fine. Twilight will come up with something. Time for Plan B. Rainbow, can you
Plan
corral
B.
all those clouds in one corner of the sky?
I bet it's gonna backfire and turn into one big super cloud. Oh, Pinky.
I need you to bring those high-strung storm clouds down to Earth.
Yeah, I bet it's gonna, like I said, it's gonna become a big, huge super cloud or something. Or not.
Hey! What happened?
Fucking pig!
Ugh, Pinky, don't you think of anything but your stomach?
I hope that none of the animals see these delicious chocolate-filled cotton candy clouds. I hate to have to share them. You
Pinky.
both, sister.
Hey, you've had enough.
Feel free to have some popcorn for dessert.
You see, Spike?
Popcorn for dessert? Applejack, aren't they already eating dessert? Because, you know, popcorn is a main course, and cotton candy or fairy floss, if you're Australian or British, is dessert. No, either way, doesn't matter.
You should never give up. There's nothing we can't overcome if we all work together.
Oh, excuse you, Spike. Celestia's.
Come on, girls. Princess Celestia wants to see us
Letter.
all in Canterlot immediately.
Ah, I see. I have a feeling that Celestia might know what's going on. And I also have a feeling that what's happening has something to do with that strange statue that's just crumbling.
I do believe you are right.
Anyway, either way, there's only one way to find out.
Princess Celestia, we came as fast as we could.
Thank you, Twilight. Thank you all.
Is this about the weather and the animals' weird behavior? What's happening out there? Why isn't my magic working? Is there...
Follow me.
Typical shit from Twilight, asking a million questions a minute. I guess Celestia is used to it.
Called you here for a matter of great importance. It seems an old foe of mine, someone I thought I had defeated long ago, has returned. His name is Discord.
Ah,
Discord is the mischievous spirit of disharmony.
That's a
Before my
badass
sister and I
name.
stood up to him, he ruled Equestria in an eternal state of unrest and unhappiness. Luna and I saw how miserable life was for Earth ponies, Pegasi, and unicorns alike. So after
Really?
discovering the elements of harmony, we combined our powers and rose up against him, turning him to stone.
All right, princess.
I thought the spell we cast would keep him contained forever. But since Luna and I are no longer connected to the elements,
Really?
the spell has been broken.
Oh yeah, that's right, because now the main six hold the the elements of harmony are now hold allegiance to the main six now.
No longer connected.
This is Canterlot Tower, where the elements are kept inside.
Also, just wanted to point out, if Celestia turned this Discord into stone, then why didn't she do something with the statue, like with his stone remains, like say throw it into the lava pit of a volcano and make it melt down into melt into lava? Then they could have completely destroyed him, so he wouldn't come back again.
It wasn't worth the risk. We feared that any external stimulus might accidentally set him free.
But I guess Celestia is not that isn't like that. Wouldn't burn someone in a lava pit. That'd be murder. Anyway, let's continue.
Since all of you recovered them, I need you to wield the elements of harmony once again and stop Discord before he thrusts all of Equestria into eternal chaos.
But why us?
I see.
Why don't you... Hey, look! We're famous!
You six showed the full potential of the elements.
Nice stained glass
and harnessed
window.
the magic of your friendship to beat a mighty foe. Although Luna and I once wielded the elements, it is you who now control their power, and it is you who must defeat Discord.
Once again, Equestria is in their hooves.
Princess Celestia, you can count on... Hold on a second! Eternal chaos comes with chocolate rain, you guys! Chocolate rain!
Doesn't Pinky... I've said this before, but doesn't Pinky think of anything else but her fucking stomach? Amazing that she doesn't keel over from eating as many sweets as she does. I mean, she's worse than Fat Margin Boo.
Quit stuffing your face, you're fat enough already! Let's go!
We'll have more hungry!
Sorry, I just had to express that. Anyway, continue.
Don't listen to her, Princess. We'd be honored to use the elements of harmony again.
Ooh. Ah. Looks like they've combined magic with technology, or magic with science. How interesting.
You can keep the elements.
I'll take that case.
Have no fear,
Case.
ponies.
Typical
I have
rarity.
total confidence that you will be able to defeat Discord with these.
What? They're gone.
Oh well, if anyone needs me, I'll be outside in the chocolate puddles with a giant spoon straw.
Ugh. Pinky. Ugh. Typical.
The elements, they're gone.
That chamber is
Are you sure you
protected by a
didn't
powerful
misplace
spell that
them?
Only I can break. This doesn't make sense.
Ooh.
Makes sense. Oh, what fun is there in making sense?
Discord.
So that's the voice. That's Discord, huh?
Did you miss me, Celestia? I miss you.
What the?
It's quite lovely being encased in stone, but you wouldn't know.
So that's
Because
Discord?
I can turn ponies into stone. Temper, young man. What would your father say? How old were you when your father was killed? 9, 10 years old? And you're still not over it? Perhaps I should introduce myself. I imagine you've heard of me, though, Q? It's short for Q. It was I, you know, who introduced Picard to the Borg, and it's because of me that 10 years ago the Borg came to Wolf 359 and found that fleet of ships and found your father and killed them all.
Enough! What have you done with the elements of harmony?
Well, I just borrowed them for a teensy
First time I've seen Celestia angry.
You'll never get away with this, Discord.
Oh, I'd forgotten how grim you can be, Celestia. It's really quite boring.
So he's a troll, huh? Rainbow, you know that was a you just attacked a stained glass window.
Oh, you must be Rainbow Dash, famed for her loyalty, the element of harmony you represent.
That's right. I'll always be loyal to the princess.
We'll see about that.
So he's a bigger troll than Celestia, huh?
Into a tacky window.
A beautiful rarity representing the element of generosity, if I'm not mistaken.
So you know
What
who
the-
we are. Big deal.
Oh, I know much more.
How does he know who they are?
You seem...
Please don't tell me that he has the power to read minds. If he has, then the main six are probably going to have a bit of a problem. Anyway, continue.
to know our strengths, too.
Yes, Twilight Sparkle. And yours is the most powerful and elusive element, magic. Fluttershy's is kindness.
Yeah, he does have the power to read minds.
Laughter.
Pinky!
Pinky?
I see what you mean.
Stalling, Discord. What have you done?
He's
with
a
the
troll.
elements of harmony?
Oh, so boring, Celestia. Really. Fine, I'll tell you, but I'll only tell you my way. To retrieve your missing elements, just make sense of this change of events.
Change of it.
Are my master plan.
Twists and
Then find
turns.
the elements back where you began.
Twists and turns back where you began. A master plan. It's a riddle. Yeah, it's a riddle. If only Bilbo Baggins was around, he'd probably solve that riddle.
Just a minute.
Wieners! Shut up!
It's wind. Of course it is.
I wish I was a hobbit. Then I'd be able to solve that riddle in an instant. Anyway, twists and turns, huh?
Can we go home now? What do you
Twists
reckon
and
we make?
turns back
Twists
where you
and turns,
began.
And then back where we started. Twists and turns. Twists and turns.
A maze?
Twists and turns. That's it. I bet Discord hid the elements in the palace labyrinth.
Yes.
Good luck, my little pony.
It makes perfect
The
sense.
Prince of Equestria is in your hooves.
Thanks, princess. We won't let you down.
Although the one thing that troubles me is back to where you began. Oh, I bet Discord hid the elements in the castle. Yeah, in Celestia's somewhere in Celestia's castle. I can just see it. I bet $1 million that he hid them in Celestia's castle. Well, not that I really would bet $1 million, but it's only it's an exaggeration. Anyway, continue. Oh, excuse me.
Fucking pig!
Sorry, guys.
We have to go in there?
Didn't mean to burp.
Nope. Dopey Discord forgot about these babies. Others
Flying.
will fly over and we'll have the elements in no time.
Whoop. Rainbow lost her wings.
My wings.
Whoop. Flood. Uh-oh.
My one.
Now they look like average Earth ponies. Oh, there he is. Talk about an entrance. What? Ah! Now I recognize him now. He's the one that Vinyl Scratch blew away with her base cannon. Yes, I recognize him now. He's the one that's... you know, you probably remember a while back I did a reaction to fan works of My Little Pony, and one of them involved Vinyl Scratch and Octavia. And in one certain scene, it involved Vinyl Scratch blowing away this guy here, away with her bass cannon.
Oh, I'm so happy I decided to come back and take over again. Oh, this is far easier than I ever expected it would. Hold on. Who are you?
All right, every pony, take a seat. I got this.
And what, pray tell, is that?
Oh, it's nothing special. It's just my bass cannon!
So awesome.
Now I understand why you guys say it was a spoiler. Yeah, I now recognize him now. Anyway, let's continue.
Give us our wings and horns back.
You'll get them back in good time. I simply took them to ensure there's no cheating. You see, this is the first rule of our game. No flying and no magic.
Oh fuck, that's creepy.
Yeah. He should have liked a touch.
Yeah. He tried to touch my wiener.
What?
I think Twilight agreed with me.
Every pony has to play, or the game is over, and I win. Good luck, every pony!
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to say, for some reason, this Discord, he kind of looks like something out of a, kind of looks like a creature that came out of Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland. You know? That's what he kind of looks like. Like, he kind of looks like something out of Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland. Anyway, let's continue.
Never fear, girls. We have each other. Yeah, like Twilight said, there's nothing we can't overcome if we all stick together. All right,
True.
girls, let's do this.
So he's splitting them up.
Stay calm, girls. Every pony head to the middle as fast as you can, and we'll regroup there. Moving out. See you in the center. Yeehaw! See you guys there.
Fluttershy.
Who's there?
Fluttershy. I have to admit, the labyrinth that they're in, or the maze or labyrinth, it kind of looked, for some reason, it reminds me of that the final task in the Triwizard Tournament. You know, if you've never seen, if you've seen Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire or read the book, the final task, there were 3 tasks in the Triwizard Tournament. The final task involved trying to find the Triwizard Cup in like a huge maze. This is what it looks like. And you know, it's like Dumbledore says.
In the maze, you'll find no dragons or creatures of the deep. Instead, you'll face something even more challenging. You see, people change in the maze. Oh, find the cup if you can, but be very wary. You could just lose yourselves along the way.
So yeah, this kind of looks like something out of a segment from Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, you know, with the maze. Anyway, continue. Apples?
What in darnation?
Applejack, it's not very wise to follow.
Where am I?
I have the feeling that this is probably a trap.
It's a trap!
Yep, I think it is a trap.
The keepers of the Grove of Truth. You may ask us, should
question. Past, future, or present. Sweaty boy. That's the truth. May not always be pleasant.
Alright then.
I like the voices of those Apple object
But
things.
I got a real bad feeling about this feller, Discord. What's gonna come of this here mission we're on?
You can't handle the truth!
For the answer you seek, go ahead, take a peek. I hope I never see you again! Me too! Fine! Fine! It's settled then.
Applejack, don't look at it. It's a trick.
No! Our friendship over?
Discord. So they're puppets.
Can't be true. It's just...
Amazing Applejack's not bothering to look up. Oh, advert break. This video definitely has long advert break segments.
All the truth does is make your heart ache.
Sometimes a lie is easier to take.
Uh-oh. He's hypnotized her or something.
I thought I heard voices over here. Who are you talking to?
I was talking to, no pony. No pony whatsoever. Nothing.
Now she's lying.
We best be going.
Did Applejack just... Come on, Twilight. Applejack wouldn't lie.
Funny through all of that, Twilight, that you failed to notice that Applejack seemed a little bit off color to you.
How thick could you get?
Anyway, continue. Now it's Pinky's turn. Pinky, don't go in there. Am I the only one that thinks that the smiles on the balloons are creepy? Yeah, those balloons are creepy.
What's the matter, Pinkie Pie? I thought you appreciated a good laugh.
It's different. They're laughing at me.
It's hardly different. Your
What
friends
the?
laugh at you all the time.
My friends laugh with me, not at me.
Oh, really?
Alright, this is weird. Pinky, don't you dare. Balloon versions of the main six.
Oh, poor Pinkie Pie. And here I thought laughter made you happy.
Happy?
Oh.
Pinkie Pie, are we
Now
going to see
she's
you
corrupted
where you
too.
are, huh? Why? Need a good laugh. Pinkie? What do you suppose has her so upset? It's not like her.
I didn't notice anything strange about Pinky.
Weird. Better pick up the pace before the stress of this gets the better of all of us.
As I predicted, our grotesque accomplice begins his mischief. You doubted his powers, young star.
I'm still not convinced.
You will live to eat your words. He eats everything else. Why not his words? Oh, sorry, Zelda. Our friend has only just begun. His powers are truly extraordinary.
I think I see what Discord's plan is. The whole maze thing was a trap all along. And now I get one of the part of the riddle. The part of the riddle that said, my master plan, like he said, twists and turns are my master plan, then find the elements back where you began. So, twists and turns mean the maze, and master plan, which means that the maze was probably his master plan, which was to corrupt the main six. So, but I still don't understand why he wants to corrupt them anyway. Might have something to do with the elements. Anyway, continue.
I was expecting an audience with the princess, not outdoors.
Going upside down. I just saw it back there.
Welcome to your lucky day.
Uh-oh.
You found the
Rarity,
one
run!
that could rival my face for sheer beauty.
Rarity, run!
You like.
She can't hear you.
I like very much.
Fight it, Rarity!
No, no, I shan't succumb to such fabulousness. Must get to the center to meet the others.
She's not gonna resist. Yeah, I thought it wasn't gonna last.
Rarity. It took forever, but it was worth it.
Ugh, excuse me.
Who knew 3 little gemstones would turn out to be this handsome hunk of a diamond? Now to get you home.
Diamond, huh?
Rarity, are we glad to see? Why are you carrying a humongous boulder?
Boulder.
Do you mean
So it wasn't a diamond, it's a boulder.
beautiful, bedazzling rock is a diamond, and it's all mine.
She's hallucinating.
Your envious little eyes off it. I found it, and it's mine, fair and square.
So now she's become greedy. So Fluttershy, huh?
Okay, I can do this.
The scaredy cat. Butterflies.
Butterflies? Wait!
Follow the butterflies.
She's so timid that she's scared of butterflies. Funny, that kind of reminds me of myself, because whenever I see a butterfly flying towards my face, I usually duck or cringe or anything, and people mistake it for being afraid of butterflies, but I'm not. It's just I don't really want it to, because you know, you don't like something flying in your face. But yeah. But, you know, Fluttershy got a jump from butterflies, but now she isn't. Oh! And I just realized, hang on a sec.
Looks like you've been left behind.
Discord.
Friends, huh?
Oh no, I'm certainly doing
Wait. Ah, yes. I see now. Discord has made the butterflies that he's representing to look like Butterfly's butt symbol. Because, you know, you can see her butt symbol has 3 pink butterflies with blue bodies. Well, Discord has made 3 butterflies with the same thing. I just noticed that. Anyway, let's see what he does.
Best to find me.
Well, it must be so upsetting to know how weak and helpless they think you are.
Not at all. I am weak and helpless, and I appreciate
What?
their understanding.
What? Weak and helpless.
Burns you up. I mean, they're always pointing out your flaws, right?
Not really. In
I
fact,
don't.
think
She's
I'm
resisting.
lucky to have friends who want me to be the best I can be.
Oh, for goodness sake!
Whoa.
You've been time for far too long, my dear. Time to be cruel.
Whoa.
Arriba there.
Temper. And I just realized that Fluttershy actually could resist it. Amazing how she was able to resist it until Discord touched her on her forehead and corrupted her. I'm wondering, why doesn't he just do that with the main 6, but then, I guess from his character, he probably thinks it's more fun to do it the other way. Instead, it's sort of like a villain that loves to pull pranks or corrupt them or something like that.
Why didn't you just transform them all right away?
It's more fun this way.
Anyway, continue.
Fluttershy!
and I assume she's gonna be
This
cruel.
awful labyrinth is getting to every pony.
Tch.
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo. Why don't you wave your magic little horn and make everything all right? Oh, that's right. You can't.
Oh,
you
God.
have one.
Jeez.
What is happening to my friend?
She's like,
And what are you
she's as cruel. She's actually cruel. I have to say, Fluttershy's cruelty probably even rivals that Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon. She's become an adult version of them. Anyway, continue.
Little help here?
Heh.
Twilight. You're welcome. But don't get any ideas about my jet. I know where you live.
Ooh, I know where you live. Now Rainbow Dash. Judging how brash she is, she'll probably try to confront Discord.
Now, Element.
Yep, she's definitely brash.
Oh, I can see why you like these clouds so much. Very plush.
Get up there!
Uh-huh.
Come on, let's go!
Hey, I'm here to deliver a message.
Hoof to cuffs.
For you, too!
I'll knock your block off.
Listen closely. This is important. A weighty choice is yours to make. The right selection or a big mistake. If the wrong choice you choose to pursue, the foundations of home will crumble without you.
Sounds like he's been taking lessons from Sakura. You know, the zebra that rhymes. Rainbow.
The box contains your wings. You can take them and leave the game, or you can carry on aimlessly wandering this maze.
I just realized that the squiggly hypnotizing thing in the eyes, it kind of looks like that, if you ever seen the Disney's Jungle Book and you remember Kaa, you know, the python that tries to eat Mowgli, it kind of looks like that.
Yes, man cub, please go to sleep. Please go to sleep. Sleep, little man cub. Rest in peace.
Yeah, it definitely looks like that. Anyway, continue.
Your choice.
Must find
She left Twilight to carry it.
We're unstoppable. Rainbow Dash won't let us down.
Well, looky there. Rainbow Dash is flying away. She's abandoning us.
Now I know that's a lie. How can it be?
For the first time, she was telling the truth.
Well, some pony broke the no wings, no magic rule.
You tricked... Well, he did trick her.
Game's over, my little ponies. You didn't find your precious elements. Looks like we might be due for a big old storm of chaos.
Uh-oh. That's not good. To be continued. As I thought. Well, what can I say about this episode? I'd say it's very interesting. And, and interesting that this character, Discord, I could see that he's actually a bit of a troll. Probably even more so than Celestia. And other thing is that, as far as I know, the character that you wanted, this character, you probably know that I recognized him because I saw if you remember, like I mentioned, I did a fan-made reaction to this thing. It was called Ep01's Musicians of Ponyville, I think it was called. Yeah, that's it. And that's the one with Vinyl Scratch and Octavia Melody. And and funny that I recognized him now, and I'm gonna say this, like, it's too bad they don't have Vinyl Scratch in a base cannon with them, because they'd be able to defeat this guy in a heartbeat. Yeah, and also, I've got to find out who this guy, the one who does this this Discord's character's voice. It's probably the one that you mentioned. I remember that you guys commented to me on YouTube or on Dailymotion that that there's a Star Trek actor or an actor from Star Trek that is voicing a character in season 2, and I'm thinking that this character could be the one. I don't know who, but I don't know who it is, but most likely after I finish the reaction, I'm going to look it up. I'm going to look this guy up, and I'm going to look up Discord and find out who does his voice. And just for the thing, I actually know of 3 actors that acted in Star Trek. I'll name them. The 3 actors I know of are Patrick Stewart, Leonard Nimoy, and William Shatner. I know it couldn't have been any of them. Like, I recognize Leonard Nimoy, but which you probably know, he passed away some time ago. I remember him. I got introduced to him by him doing the voice of Galvatron in Transformers the movie. That's the 1986 animated one, not the recent one. And Patrick Stewart, I've seen him in many movies. One of them was Robin Hood Men in Tights as King Richard. And I recognized him as the one who did he did the voice of Adventure in an animated film called The Page Master. That's the one with Macaulay Culkin in it. And the other one I know him from is X-Men, when he does the professor in the professor. I forgot his name, but he's the one who does. But he's the bald guy who's in a wheelchair that controls people's minds. Yeah, he's kind of like that. Yeah, kind of like that. As for the other one, William Shatner, I recognize him from an old documentary series that I've been recently watching, and I didn't know about it until a few years ago. It was called Rescue 911. He's the host of it. Like, he narrates it and is the host of that old American TV show. You probably watched that in the 90s and the 80s. Yeah. If you guys don't know about Rescue 911, you can check it out. Like, you can check it out on YouTube, because there's quite a lot of episodes of it that I think you might find interesting. But you know, and I should even mention something about Discord. Some part of his voice, in some part of his laughter, kind of reminded me of the Dragon Ball Z character Cell. You know, like Cell as in perfect form Cell or super perfect form Cell. You know, because some part of his laugh kind of reminded me of that. In fact, I'll do an impression of it, kind of like this. My aim is as good as ever. It's so good to be back. Yeah, so that's my impression of perfect form Cell. But I know it couldn't be Damien Clark. Like, I know Discord couldn't be done by Damien Clark, but I'll have to look it up. Or you can tell me in the comments below, but by the time you do, I probably already know who it is. But, yeah. It feels good to be back. So, I'm back doing Season 2, and, yeah, it was a good way to start off. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed my blind commentary of episode 1 of season 2 of My Little Pony, and hopefully I shall get on to episode 2 and other things as soon as I can. And if I haven't done the update video, you probably will see it in another way. But either way, until then, thank you all for watching. This is Raptormon 132 saying bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Enough! What have you done with the elements of harmony?
Well, I just borrowed them for a teensy little while.
You'll never get away with this, Discord.
Did anyone ever tell you you're angry when you're beautiful?